You can't just show up in my life after all this time and interrupt everything. What makes you think you can do that? How do you just knock on that front door as if nothing has happened and expect to just pick it all back up? You can't just show up in my life after all this time and interrupt everything. What makes you think you can do that? How can you just knock on that front door as if nothing has happened and expect to just pick it all back up? You can't just show up in my life after all this time and interrupt everything.
Can I have your name?
Summer Roome. Roome. Everyone always forgets the E.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes, maybe. Definitely.
What are you doing on Friday night? I secretly hope not much. Remember Brandon Burroughs, that little diner off the turnpike? Of course you do. What do you say you and me go grab patty melts and root beer floats, like we used to? That might be nice.
How can you just knock on that front door like nothing has happened and interrupt everything? What makes you think you can do that? How can you just knock on that front door like nothing has happened and expect to just pick it all back up?
Okay. That was great. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
Say so, don't say goodbye. If I should die again tonight, come back tomorrow. But don't go, oh, say you don't mean it, 'cause you don't know how long I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming of a day like this. I'm gonna find a way out of this, and when I come up with everything, you'll never want to get out again.
Hello?
Hey, sis.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I know.
Is there something you need?
I promised myself last time we talked I wasn't gonna call when things had gone to shit, but here I am, doing just that.
Don't be vague. When you say gone to shit, what does that mean?
The job went, and when the job went, so did the girl.
Where are you now, Holt?
Been driving around, listening to music I like. Been drinking a little bit, but not too much. I'm parked in a church parking lot. Sun ain't come up in Texas just yet.
I'm gonna send you a little bit of cash. You get yourself a good night's sleep, and you come home, okay?
Callie would hate that.
Not that home, Holt.
Promise I won't throw too many parties.
It's good to know.
Now, I ain't got a lot of money. I came in too slowly and went too fast.
You won't owe me anything.
Well, you got anything that's broke? Besides me?
You don't have to do that.
Come on, there's gotta be something around here I can fix.
Well, I do have this ice maker that's been kind of on the fritz lately, if you want to.
Stop right there, sis. I got you.
You know, it really, really sucks that you had to come home. But I'm also kind of glad that you're here right now.
I am too. Did you know babies can't process color until they're 3 months old? That's crazy to me. Seeing the whole world in black and white. I bet when the colors start kicking in, it's a real trip. Did you know babies can only see like 8 inches in front of their faces?
Holt, are you applying for jobs or are you just looking at baby facts on the internet?
I am doing both things. If you must know, I have multiple tabs open.
Name a job you've applied for.
Okay. I am reading baby facts, but my brain needs periodic breaks so it can work its best. Thinking about working from home.
Find something that gets you out of my house. Is the ice machine still broken?
You're better at fixing shit than I am, sis. Besides, I've been too busy looking for jobs. I need a cigarette.
Have you thought about being a substitute teacher?
I can assure you that thought has not crossed my mind, sis.
Why is that?
Because kids are pieces of shit.
You could be a waiter.
The only thing worse than kids are people that eat at restaurants.
So what job do you want, Holt?
Chances are, if it's in the classified section, it's a piece of shit job.
Guns N' Roses met in the classified section.
Oh, let me know if they're hiring. You know, they say looking for work is a full-time job.
You look plenty well rested to me.
The problem is, I'm too much of an outside-the-box thinker, you know? It's probably my best quality. I'll probably get that from Dad.
God, I hope not. Holt, I want you to know that I love you and I support you.
Even though that sounds vaguely positive, I feel like you're about to say something I'm not gonna like.
You need to get a real job. Loads of embarrassing stuff down here.
Yeah, we should just burn it all. I am pretty embarrassing all on my own.
Yeah, but if we burned it all, we'd be missing out on gems like this.
Well, at least it's a picture of me with a thick head of hair. You know, I remember that day. Wow. That seems like that was a long time ago. I guess it wasn't. Not really. It's weird chasing the feeling you had when you were 5.
It's worse things to chase. You always were pretty popular in school.
I knew how to navigate it. It's not really the same thing.
What do you mean?
Well, people like you when you're useful to them. I buy them cigarettes. They get me beer. Let them cheat off me in geometry. They'd vote for me for homecoming court. Might have looked like I was popular, but that was not the case. That thing always weirded me out. They never get the eyes right.
Yeah, it used to weird me out too, but I kind of liked it. It's a creepy doll, but it was my creepy doll.
Look at all this shit. I guess Dad was the only thing Mom ever threw out.
Yeah, but now she's gone. I'm pretty damn happy to have all this.
You know, that's how being a hoarder starts. You start getting all these photo albums and tchotchkes and shit. That don't end well, sister. Kind of look like her, you know? It's the ears and the nose.
Most girls hate being told they look like their moms, but I never minded it. I always thought Mom was real pretty. You always knew when she entered a room.
All right. That's enough reminiscing. I'm going inside.
For what?
Well, I gotta fix this ice maker before you kick my ass out.
What the hell is going on here?
I thought you knew.
I go away for one weekend and you go and throw a party? This house is destroyed!
I'm sorry. I work hard to try to fix it. You can take it from my allowance.
Take it from your allowance? How are you supposed to fix a destroyed house on $40 damn a week?
I'm sorry. It's just being a teenager is hard sometimes. All the other kids want me to smoke cigarettes with them and make out.
But you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to go along with them, not if you don't want to. Just be yourself.
Sometimes I wish I could just fast forward through high school and go straight to college. I'm sick of waiting for life to start up.
What makes growing up worth it is that you don't have to wait for things to happen. Life is happening right now.
Fuck, that was good, sis.
Well, it's called acting, Holt.
Damn. I can't believe all that came from my little sister. Where the hell did you learn how to do that?
Just been practicing in front of the mirror over and over, you know?
Well, whatever you're doing, it's working.
See, the trick is you just take the script and memorize it as best you can. Just memorize it so good that you actually make yourself believe it.
Oh shit.
What?
Callie's calling.
Don't answer it. Look, whatever she has to say, I'm pretty damn sure you don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna take it. Holt. Hello, Callie?
Hey there.
I guess you're calling to check up on me.
I am.
And are you calling because you feel obligated or because you care?
It can be both things, you know.
I'm doing good. You know, just trying to get used to living in a small town again. Seems like I can't get in any trouble without everyone finding out about it.
Well, for what it's worth, I really don't think that's going to stop you.
It's worth a lot, and it won't. How are you?
Are you asking because you care or because you feel obligated?
I hope you know it's the first one. Always.
Listen, there's another reason why I'm calling.
And what's that?
I met someone.
What do you mean?
Just that. I met someone through a mutual friend.
Y'all move quick. Is there a shot clock I'm not aware of? I mean, I ain't nearly been gone for 5 months, Callie. Hell, I probably still got food in the fridge.
I think you highly underestimate how long 5 months can be.
No, I'm finishing up on 5 of the longest months of my life, so trust me, I know how long 5 months is.
Well, you had to hear it eventually, and I wanted you to hear it from me.
What's his name?
Oh, I ain't gonna tell you that.
And why not?
'Cause you're gonna look him up.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna look him up. What's his name?
Bradley.
Bradley? What kind of fucking name is that?
A common one.
Bradley sounds like the name of a dipshit.
Please, okay? But why do you have to make this so much harder than it needs to be?
'Cause this is a heavy thing, and you're acting like it ain't nothing. You know, I'm gonna have to hang up this phone call because I've got a busy afternoon.
I thought you said you weren't up to much today.
Well, I wasn't busy before, but I'm getting really busy, and I don't have time to end this phone call properly, so. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Were you crying last night?
That doesn't sound like something I would do.
The walls are thin.
You know, I think it's your AC unit. It's really loud, and it makes this weird, like, crying sound. You should really look into that.
Don't let her get in your head, Holt.
I'm already in my own head. There is no vacancy.
You would let me know if you needed to talk, right?
Holy shit, Wade?
Holt, come here, man. Give me a fucking hug, dude. So how's your sister?
Same as ever.
Yeah, well, it's good. You know, she was always super sweet to me in high school. Didn't you move to Texas?
Yep, after school.
Okay, but you're here now.
Yep, back in the house I grew up in. It'd be really poetic if it wasn't pathetic.
Do you like need a place to stay, man?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, rent's free. I get HBO, and you know, Get the house to myself quite a bit, so that's pretty cool.
I mean, it's a sweet place, dude. That's the first place I ever got loaded, to be honest.
It's a lot more fun then than it is now.
Yeah. Is your dad still crazier than all hell?
I don't know. I don't talk to him much, just sometimes around the holidays.
He was always super fun, man. A great hang. You remind me of him a lot. So, anyways, my place is just right up here if you want to.
We need to talk.
Is it about the branches?
Well, I ain't here to borrow a cup of sugar.
Yeah, I didn't figure as much.
You see, when my kid wakes up in the morning, instead of seeing this gorgeous countryside, what with the trees and the birds and the beautiful shit like that, all she sees is your goddamn branch.
I don't have the money to take care of it right now. Unforeseen expenses and whatnot.
You strike me as the type of person that makes a lot of excuses, Summer. I think you'll either cut the branch down now, or you ain't ever. Now, if I have to come back over here, it's going to be because I had it cut down, and I'm handing you a bill. Is that clear?
Yeah, buddy, it's clear.
You have to have some good memories of Dad. I mean, there ain't no way you're around somebody that long, and there ain't just a little bit of time where he wasn't the Antichrist.
Yeah, I admit there were good times.
Sucks those aren't the memories you dwell on.
I do remember this one time he took me on one of his legendary weekend trips. This one was down to the Conestoga River. I told him I had never been tubing before, and he said he wasn't going to let that stand. It was late August, and you could feel the last little bit of summer fading away. At the end of the day, he told me he was going to start taking me back there every year, and that it was going to be our summer river. And for some reason, I thought he was naming the whole damn river after me. But kids always think the world revolves around them.
Be honest, am I turning into Dad? We both had wives that woke up and decided to get rid of us.
Those are very different situations.
You know, I look in the mirror and I see him more and more. It's like I'm slipping away and just becoming somebody else.
Look, just because you share 50% of your DNA with him does not mean that you're like him. You ain't a bastard, for one thing.
Oh, don't sell me short. I'm a tiny bit of bastard. And when I'm on a good tear, I'm a full 50%.
Alright, so you say a lot of dumb shit, but that hardly makes you a bastard, Holt. God, Dad would have sold Mom's wedding ring if the damn thing had been worth something in the first place.
I've done a lot of shitty things, Summer. He's just had more opportunities than I have. Holy shit, I think I won.
Won what?
I won this goddamn scratch off.
Wait, really?
Yeah, really?
There's no way. Nobody wins these things.
I think I know how to play fucking bingo. Sis, I think I won. Look, you gotta get 5 across or 5 down.
Damn it, I know how to play bingo too. Holy shit. I think you just won $10,000.
believe it? I'm rich. So I think I'm gonna buy you a pool. You know, to say thank you for helping me out when I was poor.
Well, that money's gonna go quick.
And it ain't gonna be one of those above ground shits either. I might even buy a jacuzzi. You earned it.
Don't you think you should use that money to, I don't know, get your life right first?
I think a jacuzzi will get my life real right real fast.
You know what I mean. All right, spend it on a house, some education, you know? Real things.
All right, deal. I will use it to get my life right. And then I'll get a jet ski.
How much did you win, man?
10,000.
You got all that from a scratch off?
I'm telling you, man. 1 minute, your life is utter hell. I mean, complete hell. Next minute, you got 10 large just in the bank, just waiting for you to spend it.
Man, I ain't never had $10,000 in the bank, period.
You should try it sometime.
Okay. Say, you had any family come up and bug you yet?
I don't follow.
Oh, dude, you know, as soon as somebody gets a little bit of money, everybody comes with their hands out talking about you owe them this, or they got some unexpected medical bill that you got to help with. You know how it goes, dude.
I'm not going to let it happen. I got plans for this money, Wade.
Okay. Have you told Callie yet?
I don't want to talk to her.
I think you should tell Callie, man. I mean, not like Bradley's got $10,000 sitting in the bank.
Hello?
Hey, you.
Hey, yourself.
I just wanted to call and just ask you one last time. Do you think we should get back together? Oh, give it one more shot.
It just didn't work out. Next time wouldn't be any different.
And why do you think it didn't work out?
I don't know, Holtz, communication, different levels of maturity.
Was one of the reasons money?
I can't say that wasn't part of it.
Well, funny thing about that, I got money now.
Where the hell did you get money?
I went on a scratch off a few weeks ago, and I got $10,000 in the bank just waiting to spend it on a woman.
I'm happy for you, Holt. Use it wisely, okay? Don't waste it.
Well, I'm thinking of spending it on my sister. I'm going to build her one of those below ground pools.
You can do whatever you want with it. It's your call.
I'm not going to lie. I thought telling you I won money was going to be a lot more fun.
Goodbye, Holt.
You want to go watch me spend some money?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Excuse me, sir. Me and the boys about to put down some new lines here. These old faded lines, they got everybody parking funky.
You need me to move the truck or something?
Well, how long are you gonna be?
Man, I got to take a shit.
You know, do me a favor, just put your keys right there on the front tire there, just in case. I sure do appreciate it. Hey, Summer.
Shit.
Jesus Christ, sure is good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, too long. Damn, I'm bad at this. How are you?
Fine.
You taking care of my house?
Well, it ain't your house no more.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just, that part, it still takes a little getting used to.
So why are you here now?
Well, I was just in the vicinity, I just thought I'd come by and see my daughter.
I'm pretty busy.
Are you too busy for your old man?
I'm too busy for pretty much everybody these days.
Huh, that's too bad. You think I could, just come in for like some coffee or something, take a look at the old place, just for old time's sake. Oh.
You can't just show up unannounced,
Well, hell, I didn't think you'd be necessarily happy to see me, but at least okay with it.
I remember there being a fair amount of shouting last time we talked.
Well, I'm aiming for this to be a whole lot different. Is that an ashtray? You don't smoke. What, are you shacked up with some old boy?
Holt's here.
I thought he's gone to Texas.
But he's here now. Apparently, this is the place to be these days.
How's he doing?
His life has pretty much fallen apart in every way. Other than that, he's fine.
Sorry to hear that. Holt, he's one of those guys that, he could always bounce back. He'll be okay. Oh, I'd like to see him.
I don't know about that.
Well, why don't we let him decide? Me and him, we got along real good. You and Mom got on, me and him got on. It was like we split down the middle like that,
Yeah, that might have been how it was. But that definitely ain't how it is now.
Oh. Well, you're talking here. You got it all figured out. But enlighten me. Exactly how is it now?
The difference is now I know you're a bastard. You lie. You cheat, you steal, you con people, you drag other people down into your shit with you, and then you just leave them there without any warning. Everybody's friend when it's convenient, but you're nobody's friend when it actually matters.
Wow. That's a tad harsh. You kind of remind me of your mama when you talk to me like that.
Well, I'm about to remind you a whole lot more of Mom now that I'm about to throw you out on your ass. So finish up your coffee dodge, and then I need you to leave. I don't care where you go. I don't care how you get there. I just want you gone before Holt comes back in here and sees you come panhandling around here again.
Well, shit.
Hey, kid. It's been a minute. Look at you. Look like you might have lost a little weight there, buddy.
Well, thank you. Life crisis are better than cardio. What are you doing here, Dad?
Well, I was having a little family reunion with your sister here, but kind of turned into a...
Oh, this ain't a fight.
Yeah, a little more than a dispute. Not quite a brawl. We'll call it a little spat.
What are y'all fighting about?
Well, as a matter of fact, kid, we were fighting about you.
What about me?
Yeah, I wanted to see you, but You know, Summer here didn't think it was such a good idea.
And why's that?
I don't know. But she was about to enlighten me on this subject. Why don't you just enlighten us both? I'm sorry. I ain't got no manners. You know, I've been out on the road so long, I act up just because I don't know any other way to act. Oh, that is one mighty fine cup of fuel. I always thought I liked diner coffee the best, but this is pretty damn good coffee. I wouldn't mind drinking some coffee like this again tomorrow.
You trying to get to stay?
Stay? Well, I hadn't really thought about it, but now that you bring it up, it sounds like a pretty good idea. I might just take you up on that offer.
Holt, I need to see you outside.
He's gotta go, Holt. I don't want him here tomorrow. I don't even want him here later tonight. All right, he's gotta go now.
And why is that?
Because every time he shows up here, it's because he's got himself mixed up into some kind of trouble and now he needs something.
Well, Summer, if he's here, then that must mean he needs our help.
No, he's just seeing an opportunity.
Opportunity for what?
Don't you think it's a little weird that you fall into $10,000 and then suddenly he appears out of nowhere?
He wouldn't do that. I mean, hell, how would he even know about the money?
I think you're in denial about the type of guy that you share 50% of your DNA with. All right, you think he's here just to see us? No, he wants you to think that, but you will always be wrong.
He's just a sad old man, Summer. Dad just needs a place to stay.
Well, motels are cheap.
You know, he brought you into this world, Summer, and I think you owe him just a few nights in the house that he goddamn built. Please. For me.
Yeah. See, you redecorated.
Needed some updating. Shag carpets aren't exactly my thing.
Oh, it's nice. It suits you. It's homey. Huh. You got the pictures right up here where they belong, right when you come in. I remember this one. A lot of laughs that day, a lot of smiles. Let's get a copy of this sometime.
We'll get you one.
I like that. So, where am I sleeping?
Figure this is where you'll go.
Bed's kind of small, ain't it?
Well, it's either this or the couch. I figured you'd want a little bit of privacy.
It's not my usual style, but yeah, that's probably a good thing. Change it up a little bit. Say now, for supper, what say I prepare y'all my world famous barbecue salad? Huh? Ugh. So, what do you do for a living, Summer?
I work at a dentist's office.
You clean teeth?
I'm the office manager.
Office manager? Well, what does that mean?
I deal with vendors, the landlord, general, day-to-day.
Oh, so you're like a secretary.
I'm the manager.
But that's just her boring old job, you know, the one we all gotta have. But it's not what she really wants to be. It's not the real her.
Well, what's the real her?
She wants to be an actress.
Like in pictures?
Pictures? No. How goddamn old are you, Dad? No. She wants to be an actor, like in plays and in theater.
Well, you keep saying wants to be. I mean, you are or you aren't, right? I mean, are you an actress or ain't you?
I'm sometimes an actress. One day I'll be an actress all the time.
Well, what kind of shows you do? Anything I'd know?
I have no idea what you know.
Summer was the stage manager in our town a few years ago, and wasn't able to be there. But from what I heard, she killed it.
A stage manager. So you did like secretary work like you do at the dentist office?
No, Dad. Stage manager was the name of the role, and our town was the play.
Was it a lead part? You know, the big parts, they usually give you a name.
Yeah, usually they do, but in this particular play, they don't. And in Summer was the best damn stage manager you ever saw. And there wasn't a dry eye in the house by the third act. Again, from what I heard.
Huh. So you ever do any of them commercials? You know, you and Holt, you had a cousin who come out in one of those. It went pretty wide, you know, and he kept getting checks a long time after he did it. You know, what do you call that? You know, they keep paying you, they're like royalties?
Residuals.
Residuals. Yeah, that's what it was. You ever think about getting you some of those?
Yeah. Often.
I hear you ain't married no more.
It's not over yet, but it's not looking good.
What are you prepared to do about that?
I'm not going to do anything about it. It's up to her. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
That's too bad. It was a damn fine wedding, though. Nice venue.
It was a good day. And good days are hard to come by now.
I wish I could have helped, you know, give you some kind of advice or whatever. But, you know, what might have worked for you and
Callie.
Callie, yeah. What might have worked for you and Callie might not have worked for me and May and vice versa. I mean, that shit, it's a mystery.
Dad, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Do you believe in love?
Believe in love? That's a tough question. It's a feeling. I mean, if I kick you in the dick, do you believe in the pain?
Okay. Did I tell you Dad's staying with me in summer?
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, really.
Wow, that's crazy.
What do you mean?
I just mean, you know, you come into $10,000 and then all of a sudden a notorious gambler just shows up on your doorstep. That's, well, you know, that's something.
That's what Summer's saying. You know, we're starting to be kind of convincing.
Dude, I don't mean any disrespect. I mean, hell, I love the guy. We've had a ton of fun with him. It's just like, you know, if I'm to believe even half the stuff, I wouldn't trust that dude with $5 to go down the street and get a pack of smokes.
Could have changed.
Yeah, maybe.
Ugh.
Come on, Dad. I gotta get you back inside the house.
I will be outside.
Come on, you need to go lay down. Can't let Summer see you like this.
should kick your ass out of the house. Come on.
Oh, that's where I belong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's all right, Dad.
No, it ain't all right. You know, you're my son. I hard to push you like that. You hate me?
Of course not.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for you all them times, you know, baseball games, that kind of shit. I don't know why I wasn't.
We really need to talk about this now. It's the middle of the goddamn day.
You know, I think this is the time. You know, you got something to say to me? Let's just get it out in the open.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Okay, good. You know, I think I drink twice as much as I did when your mama was alive. It's saying a lot, because I drunk like a fish before.
We were well aware of that.
You know, you was talking about going inside earlier. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. Get my damn boots off. Someone will throw my ass out. I get mud and shit all over her sheets.
She might throw you out, but it ain't because your boots. Besides, she ain't gonna find out.
Don't be too sure. Your sister's craftier than you realize. Probably even craftier than she realizes. She takes after your mama, but she got half my genes in her. When you was a kid, did you look up to me?
Yeah, I think I did. You said a lot of crazy shit, but I thought it was pretty funny.
I didn't ask you if you liked hanging out with me. I asked you if you looked up to me.
Yeah, I did, a little bit.
That's May's wedding ring. I'm usually not, sentimental, at least about things, but there it is. I was gonna give you this to your sister someday. I don't think she'd accept a gift from me.
Buddy?
Summer.
Saw you went and had the limb removed.
I did. And, just who the hell are you?
I'm Papa Bear. You obviously know my cubs.
Well, I never seen you around, Papa Bear.
No, I guess you have.
Well, I'm sure by now you've heard about the little tiff I've been having with your daughter.
Well, it hadn't come up, no.
Well, there's a branch that extended from her yard onto mine. Yeah. But I had it removed. And I got a bill, and I'm handing it to your daughter.
Wow. I ain't ever seen anybody get so bent out of shape over a tree limb. You must be hard up for excitement. Come over here for that.
This ain't the first time I've been over here. Now, wait. Was Summer good at listening to you when she was growing up?
No, not really. She listened to her mama. Listened to anybody worth listening to. And I don't believe she's gonna be listening to any of your shit today. That's for goddamn sure. Tell you what.
Well, I'll be seeing you around, Papa Bear.
I don't think that's gonna turn out too well for you if we do. Summer, what the hell? I mean, I was taking up for you. I felt like I really nailed being a father out there.
I don't need your fucking help. I'm getting along just fine without you for this long.
I don't understand.
Don't pretend like this is about me. All right, it's always about you. You want to swoop in and play dad for the weekend? I'm not buying it.
That's not true.
I know why you're here, Dodge.
Why am I here?
I don't need to say it. I want you to.
You know, you're not that different from me, Summer, not really.
I'm nothing like you.
Oh, you're something like me. You just need the opportunity. You!
Shit.
What are you doing this afternoon?
I got errands to run.
What the hell kind of errands could you have? It ain't even your house.
Summer makes me contribute.
Put some shoes on. Use some of that contributing for me today. That's a fucking trip being back at this house. Even bigger trip being here as a guest.
Ain't that different for me.
This driveway here is where I taught you to ride a bike. Really wasn't that much teaching to it, you know. You kind of figured it out on your own. You caught on to stuff real quick, you know.
Are you telling me this story because you're reminiscing? Are you telling me this story because you have to ask me to do something I may not want to do?
It might be both things, you know. I'm multifaceted like that. Last Tuesday, I was in a game at Texas Hold'em with four of the biggest pieces of shit I know. Just to make some quick, easy money, you know. I was doing pretty good there for a while, and then I was doing not so good. And I was doing bad. And I found myself with no funds, but I wasn't ready to stop playing. I bet May's ring, Ho. I bet it, and I lost it to a shifty prick named Hartley. I'm pretty sure he was cheating.
Well, I hate it for you, Dad. But what do you want me to do about it?
Well, I'm gonna break into his house. I'm gonna get the ring back. And you're gonna be out front there in the truck. You're gonna honk the horn if you see anybody coming.
You know, when I thought you were talking about doing some father-son time, I thought maybe we go fishing. I wasn't thinking about doing a little breaking and entering.
What's your answer?
We're already on thin ice with summer as it is.
Kid, sometimes in life, you just gotta decide, are you the horse or are you the glue?
Hey, Summer.
New play on the horizon?
Yeah, we're doing another one in a few months. It's written by this sweet guy out of Murfreesboro.
What's it about?
The usual bullshit. I mean,
There's a female lead?
it's a good role. A lot of language, though. I mean, you would have to say fuck a lot.
I'm fine with that.
Well, I've met Holt. I guess you'd have to be.
Well, hey, my energy levels are getting pretty low. Could probably go for a boost. Could I buy you some coffee?
I cased the place earlier. Every day Hartley leaves at 3:30, heads over to Banjo's for the early bird special, follows it up with a couple of rounds of scratch-offs at Davenport Smoke Shop. Ends up back here 5:15, 5:30 if he's really dicking around.
It's a pretty big house, Dad.
It's gonna take a while. So if you see anything, you hear anything, just give the horn a couple of honks there. Don't worry about getting back to the truck. I'll escape through the woods there and we'll meet up there at the church parking lot on Locust Road.
Just don't do nothing stupid.
Never do. Oh. Yeah.
I don't get espresso people. I mean, if you don't have time for coffee, you're too damn busy. It seems like everybody's in a rush all the time, but nobody ever gets anything done.
No one's as busy as they seem to be. At least I don't think they are. After rehearsals, how come you never go out with the other actors?
I don't know. I guess I don't have a good reason.
Well, if you wind up doing this play, you should come out. I mean, you haven't lived until you see Patty do selections from The Tempest with a little bit of gin in her system. Did you ever do a play with Cassie Radler?
No, I don't think so.
She would have been a couple of years older than you, if I remember correctly. Anyway, she reminds me a lot of you. On stage, I mean, the way you two are. You're both, well, you're unpolished.
Yeah. Gee, thanks.
No, I like unpolished. I mean, listen, I'll take messy and real any day of the week. I like my theater without the edges sanded off, you know? Edge is good. Cassie, she moved to Asheville. 2 years ago. And the night of her last performance, she and I got to talking. And she said that she only ever really felt like herself when she was up on a stage in front of an audience. And I found that so interesting.
Why did you think that was interesting?
Because a lot of people do it for exactly the opposite reason. You know, for 2 hours they get to get up and not be themselves. They get to say somebody else's words, they get to think thoughts that aren't usually in their heads. It's like spring break for the mind. I'm sorry, but I've got to get going. My lunch break's over. I'm back to what pays the bills.
Oh, that's okay. I should probably get back myself.
Thank you for the coffee, though.
Absolutely.
And I'll send you the pages for next Thursday.
I won't miss it.
All right, excellent.
Get the hell out of here, come on. Hartley's on the same damn schedule. We'll just have to go back tomorrow.
Like hell we will.
Your mama's ring's still in there.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have lost in the poker game, Dad. You know, sometimes your problems are your own goddamn fault. You gotta promise me you're never gonna do that shit again.
I'm gonna do it as many damn times as it takes.
What does it matter? It's a goddamn ring.
Well, I see you're still wearing yours.
That's different.
Well, if it's different, take it off.
You say it yourself, Dad. It's not the same damn thing. Now let it go. It's over. You better not tell Summer about this.
Come in.
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
What you doing?
Studying lines. I have an audition next week.
So you're free?
That's not what I said. I said I'm studying lines.
Oh, say no more. I totally understand. But I need your help.
He's gotta go, Holt. God, I knew he was gonna pull some bullshit.
He's only trying to get Mom's ring back, Summer. No, I think on the list of crimes, that one's pretty low. Gotta give him one more chance.
No, all of this, him staying in my house, eating my food, all of that was the last chance.
He's just a sad old man.
A sad old man who had you commit a crime earlier.
Don't exaggerate it. I was an accessory.
I swear, this guy is a damn infection.
Where's he gonna go, Summer?
I don't care. Look, we can either kick him out together, or you can go with him.
He's our father. His blood is running through your veins.
Fuck that cliche. No, he's gotta go.
You know, this is this house.
Why do you keep on saying that? God, it's my house. I bought that house for Mom.
Yeah, but he built it for Mom, and we were raised there, and he taught me how to ride my goddamn bike on the driveway. And you just want to kick him out. That's pretty cold, sis.
He's getting inside your head, Holt. You were breaking and entering with him yesterday.
And like I told you before, I was only the lookout.
There are plenty of places for him to go.
This house ain't one of them.
Let me talk to him, sis.
No.
You're gonna go in there, guns a-blazing, and everything is gonna escalate.
You're gonna kick him out.
Yeah, I'll kick him out.
Okay.
So I heard you recently come into a little money.
Yeah, a bit.
How much?
I ain't supposed to say.
Nah, it's just us guys. You can tell me.
I don't know, but I ain't hurting though.
It's all right. Whatever it is, you deserve it, every nickel of it. They say money can't buy happiness, but I've been alone and broke too many times to believe that's completely true. You know, you're a smart kid. They weren't using you right at that job there.
Why are you saying that?
Well, if they were, you'd still be there. You wouldn't be down here in the guest room. You'd be up there in a big house that was yours. We'd be visiting you and the family on Christmas. They're denying you that, Hope. They're denying you what's yours.
Starting to gather as much.
You know, some guys, they get planned around. Some guys get penciled in. You prepared to earn it? You know, I got a few different jobs, multiple sources of income, you know. Some of them pay out in little tiny amounts, and some of them not so tiny. You want to, you know, you come work with me. What do you think about that? You know, have a job and nobody breathing down your neck?
That would be nice.
It's the only way to live, man.
What would my job title be?
I don't know. We come up with something good, something professional sounding.
Well, sister has wanted me out of the house.
Yeah? Here's your shot, kid.
So how'd it go? Did you kick him out?
About that.
Holt.
I know, I'm sorry. Just he tried to get me to go into business with him, and then he brought up the money. Of course, he brought up the money. He knew the whole goddamn time.
He used to not be this obvious. It's gotten sloppy in his old age. Let's kick him to the curb.
It's just something I still can't get on board with.
Holt, if it's not this...
We're not gonna kick him out.
He is trying to break you down, Holt. I know you said no to him this time, but I'm not sure you're gonna say no to him next time. I want to talk.
Is this the time when you finally kick me out?
I heard that you and Holt might go into business together. What kind of business?
Moving business.
And what will you be moving?
Other people's money from their wallets into ours. Still going after that ring tomorrow.
I know.
What, you're not gonna try and talk me out of it?
I want to help.
Wow. Oh. Just when I thought you couldn't surprise me anymore, there you go.
I'm not doing it for you. There's something out there in Mom's that you lost. I want it back.
A lot of stuff here.
Yeah. A lot of stuff I forgot about.
Yeah, I hadn't forgotten about any of it. You look like her, you know.
I get that a lot.
That's a good thing.
You nervous about tomorrow?
I'm sort of used to this type of thing. I'd be nervous if it wasn't me, but it is, so I ain't. Summer, don't get caught up in all this shit. You know, rearview mirrors is for glancing, not staring.
Excuse me, I was taking a walk down Chandler Avenue and I saw this old man break into a house. Yeah, I know the people that live there, and trust me when I say that that isn't him. Yeah, it's 126 Chandler Avenue. Thank you.
I think we need masks for this kind of deal.
No, Dad, we're not wearing masks. We're breaking and entering, not robbing a fucking bank.
All right, fair enough. All right, listen up. Just remember, anything goes wrong, head out the back there through the woods, and we'll rendezvous there at the church parking lot. You ready?
Hell if I know.
That's the spirit.
Summer, just in case something goes haywire, I want you to know, I mean, I know I'm a son of a bitch. I try not to be, but I think it's my nature.
You've been staying in my house for 3 weeks, and now is the moment you want to talk through this shit?
I tend to only say meaningful shit, you know, when my adrenaline's up. Whew. I sure am glad you're here.
Yeah, I guess I'm glad to be here too.
Okie dokie. You know, check that main bedroom there. Usually there's a jewelry box. We'll check the attic here.
Any luck?
None whatsoever. Fuck!
I'm sure it'll turn out.
Don't find it today, we just come back tomorrow.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Well, you know, we got his schedule. We just keep coming back till we find the damn thing. Summer, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry, Dad.
What the hell's got into you?
I don't want you getting hold all wrapped up in your bullshit. Alright, he's been working so hard on a clean start, and I'm damn sure gonna make sure he gets one.
Summer, that's what I'm trying to give him too.
I don't think you are, Dad. Can I ask you something?
I guess, yeah. I'm not really in any position for negotiating.
Why'd you come back? Is it because you missed us or because you heard that Holt got that money?
Why is it that everybody always thinks there's just one explanation for the shit that happens? I came back for both reasons. You know, when you were a little girl, I used to take you to the Conasauga River. I let you play in the shallow parts. God, your mother would have killed me if she'd found out. I told you it was our summer river. I named it after you. You're so happy, so innocent. I was goddamn fascinated by it, you know, the innocence. I was around all these shifty people, and a lot of them were dangerous, and then you came along. I never seen anything like that. Hey, I know I wasn't the father that I should have been to you, and I think about that all the time, all that lost time. There's no way to get it back. We got time now, don't we? I mean, I'm sitting here. I hope you think I can do better. I mean, there's good in me, Summer. You know, your mother saw it. Your brother sees it sometimes. I just hope you try and see it. What do you think? You know what? Let's just start over. Please. Just open the door. Summer? Summer?
It's gonna work. You gotta believe it. Hi, I was walking down Chandler Avenue and I watched an old man break into a house there. Yeah, no, I know the people that live there, and trust me when I say that wasn't him. 126 Chandler Avenue. Yeah, and please hurry up. I'm pretty sure he's still in there. Thank you.
Where the hell's Dad?
He escaped out the back. Come on,
I can't leave without him.
No, you're not. I found the ring, but we were in different parts of the house and we heard a neighbor. He's gonna meet us at the church parking lot. Come on, let's go. It's time to go home.
I ain't leaving until we hear from him.
He's not coming, Holt.
And why not?
Because I locked him in a bedroom and I called the cops.
Summer?
Look, I don't feel bad about it. Look, I know you couldn't see it, but I could, and he was starting to wear you down.
Why do you get to make a decision like that? I'm a grown man. If I get screwed over, that's on me.
Yeah, but I can't just sit by and watch it happen.
How come all this concern that you claim to have doesn't extend to him?
Dodge has already lived his life. That's fine. But I'm not gonna stand here and watch his life choices screw you up. And I could see it happening.
I can take care of myself.
We both know that you can't. At least not right now. Look, I'd rather you be mad at me than turn out like Dodge for the rest of your life.
You're a lot more like him than I ever thought of being.
I don't think the truck outside is Dad's.
No shit.
Can we talk?
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Last I checked, we had plenty.
This ain't like me leaving dishes in the sink, Summer. Talking ain't gonna fix nothing.
Look, I know you're probably still mad at me. But I just feel like there's something bigger going on with you. Like bigger than just the Dodge thing.
Whenever I tell anybody anything, they always run.
I'm not going anywhere. Trust me, I live here.
It's just... life is just this great big thing. It's too much. Sometimes it's great and everything's going your way. And then it just starts hitting you over and over. It's like it's just seeing how much you can take before you can't get back up. I gotta get back to Texas. I got a life waiting on me out there. You know, I had a nice place, And maybe I could get my job back. And who knows, maybe I could get back with Callie too. Maybe if I'm just a little bit different, everything will be okay.
Oh, that's the life you had, but is that the life you really want for yourself?
Maybe. I don't know. But I know sitting on your couch ain't a life.
Maybe it's the life you need just for right now.
Life used to be this great big thing I looked forward to. It was full of this infinite potential. But now it just feels like it's narrowing in on me.
What makes growing up worth it is that you don't have to wait for things to happen. Life is happening right now.
Summer, is that from that fucking play?
Yeah. But the key to being a good actor is you kind of have to believe it for yourself. And I think it kind of applies here. Because all that infinite potential and whatever, it's not real. I think it's more about just making something happen right now with what you have.
Sounds like that was going to be a pretty good play.
Have you heard the dialogue? It's going to be a piece of shit.
Hello?
Hey, Hope.
Hey, Dad.
I'm kind of relieved that you had picked up. You know, I only get one of these.
I guess you must be pretty mad.
Can't fault the daughter for taking after her old man, especially me. She get the ring?
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah, good. That's the important thing. It's funny how much stock we put in tiny things.
Dad, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
So, Summer said she locked you in a room. But I keep going over it and over it, and I just can't see how a guy like you can't break down a little door.
Well, people look past plot holes if the story's good, characters are interesting.
Sure seems like a lot of trouble for nothing.
Hell, how do you give somebody a gift if they don't want it?
So, you did all this to give Summer a ring?
The day may come when the old man gets his, but that day is not today. You take care of yourself, kid.
Name?
Summer Roome, Roome.
Okay. And what role will you be trying out for today?
Tessa.
Nice. Nice. I can see it. Are you ready to begin?
I am.
No matter what goes down, just remember that I love you.
Damn it, I don't give a shit what you have to say about love. You talk about it all the time. You talk about it so much that the word don't mean nothing to me no more. Why don't you show it sometimes? In small ways and maybe some big ways too, but most of all, why don't you show it by being there? By picking up the phone when I call, just by being there when you say you're gonna be. 'Cause life is just chaos, and it's only getting crazier the longer it goes on. And if we don't have each other, well, we ain't got nothing.
Would you like to go again?
I'm good.
Sure is sad to see you go. Maybe you're wrong, but I thought you should know what we're holding on to here couldn't last very long. We both look back in a year or so, 3 or 4 at most, on the paths that we chose, and wonder why the hell we cared at all or ever thought to stay. And say what you wanna, say what you want, but you can't wait, you can't wait. Say your soul for your survival. I won't wait, no, I won't wait. Better shores of your arrival. No, it hurts, no, it shows. It was good, but it's gone. You won't feel bad in a week or so, maybe 5 or 6 at most. And take what you want, take what you want, but you can't wait, you can't wait. In all magic cures tomorrow, and I won't wait, no, just won't wait. What you can't